Bright Cutie. Every student matters.
The MCC scheduled a cricket match against a team which was called the Young Men's Union. Now, the match was a friendly match, but the fact that MCC had actually made a lot of demands um, and threats, including the other team. In the threats, the MCC had written to the other team to bring their own supplies and told them that if anything was damaged during the match, they were supposed to pay for it. The match was scheduled for Sunday, which was 2 weeks from now. The team's captain, Rajam, he took the responsibility of ensuring that they win the match and that they beat the Young Men's Union. Rajam believed that they were capable of doing so, but the only thing that affected and bothered him was Swami, who continued to come for the practice late. Only a week was left for that match, and Swami realized that he had to practice a lot. And after the school, after the drill, he would become so tired and so unwell that he did not feel like practicing. The master also asked what was wrong, and Swami told him that he was unwell and had been unable to sleep. Though the headmaster disregarded Swami on account of the fact that he was lying, the drill master let Swami leave early that day, and Rajan was very pleased, was very happy to see Swami come for the practice on time. The next morning, Swami left his house and went to visit a physician whose name was Dr. Kesavan before the school. He explained that he wanted a certificate so that he would get the permission to leave the school early without attending the drill, and so that he'd be able to practice for the cricket match. The doctor seemed to have understood Swami's problem, but and he said on examining Swami that he was very well and that he cannot get a certificate. However, the doctor said that I will talk to the board school headmaster and will make sure that Swami was allowed to leave school in time for practice. Now, Swami did not wait for any message from the headmaster and started leaving school early, and he attended the practice on time for several days. That made Rajam and the rest of the team very happy. On Friday, the both schools headmaster came to Swami's class and asked him the reason why he had been missing his practice all week. Swami said that Dr. Kesavan told him that he was going to talk to the school's headmaster. The headmaster disregarded what Swami had said. He was ready with his cane and he was just going to hit Swami with his cane when Swami held that cane, threw it out of the window, and ran away from the school. He sat under the tree, trying to think what he had done. He realized that now, if this school actually expels him, there would be no other schools in Malgudi he'd be able to get admission into. He thought that he probably would get a job for himself, although he knew that his father would not let him live at home without going to school. Swami decided that he cannot face his father because he's going to be very angry and upset for what he had done, and he therefore decided to leave the city. He decided to run away. Swami continued to go towards his old school, the mission school. He started remembering about the time he spent there, and he missed everything at the mission school, from his friends to his teachers to this mission school headmaster. He felt that, even though he was an outsider now, and that after what he had done with the mission school headmaster and now the board school headmaster, He had no other choice but to leave Malgudi. He wanted to talk to Rajam and Mani before going. So Swami went behind the school and waited for the two boys to come outside. Swami called the boys and offered him an almond peppermint in exchange for going and getting Rajam from the class. So there were a few boys whom Swami gave peppermint so that they would go and call out Rajam from the class. The boys agreed and came out with Rajam. Swami gave the boys 3 paise coin rather than the promised peppermint, which made the boys very sad, but they went back to the class. No, in any case. Swami explained the entire situation to Rajam, who scolded him for what he had done. Rajan told Swami that he had seen his cricket opponents practicing and that they were playing very well. And if they wanted to win the match, Swami will have to attend the match practice. Swami decided at that time that he was not going to tell Rajan that he is going to run away, but instead he planned to leave for 2 days without telling anybody, and he decided he would return on the day of the match. Then he thought he will, after the match, he will return, he will leave Malgudi forever. Rajan went back to the class and he reminded Swami to come for the practice on time.